Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, I have another movie review for you today, folks. And this one I've actually seen in the movie theaters when I was much younger and when I actually watched it in movie theaters. Yeah, I really don't look my age, huh? Yeah, I really don't. Hmm. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I'm going to be reviewing a film titled The Trusted Outlaw. Yes, sorry, folks, because I figured I would do this because I have not reviewed a wrestling movie in ages. Well, at least I did review a bunch of these movies in the past, so I figured since I haven't reviewed one in a while, I'd talk about it. There is definitely a certain charm to these old western movies. That's for damn sure. Well, as usual, folks, I do have to talk about the plot, regardless of genre. So anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Yeah. So there's this individual named Dane, whom has the reputation of being this outlaw. But let's just say there's this individual whom trusts him with the payroll that must get through his miners. And of course, it's never easy. It's never easy as said it as it seems because we do have to have a conflict somehow, I guess. Because that's the movies. We do have to have some sort of conflict going on, obviously, folks. There's always the good guys, the bad guys, and whatnot. That's definitely laid in this film. Have got to have this, conflict between good and evil and whatnot. So anyway, yes, there is this lone survivor of an outlaw family that decides to make a break with this tradition and really attempt to live an honest, decent life. But like I said, it's never as easy as it seems, of course, because let's have a conflict, obviously. So, what can I say about this film is that, well, I did enjoy it. Yes, it's one of those really cheaply made, low budget production films that they made in the past. And no one's really talking about it, really. That doesn't necessarily mean the film's bad or anything, no. This film is exactly the opposite. It's a pretty good film. It's just not a whole lot of people talking about it. So, again, that's one of the reasons I want to make this YouTube channel to bring light to some of these film titles that hardly anyone has heard about. So I do. I like reviewing old movies from the past. Oh yeah, and this film was made in what you would call the glory days of Western, the golden era of Western films, way back in the day. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember those days. I was around there. I used to actually see quite a few of these films actually. Well, anyway, so like I was saying, I just want to bring this to some people's attention. If you're like a hardcore fan of these, Western films in general, I would suggest you checking this film out if you haven't already. Because, or even if you're just a fan of film in general, at least give this one a watch at least once. So give it some attention, I guess, because it's a pretty solid film. I liked it. Yes, of course, our main character wants to do the right thing. Obviously, this is a cowboys movie. Of course, cowboys are gonna be presented as the heroes of the story, of course, and yeah, that's to be expected. Of course, that is definitely be expected in here. So I can't hate this movie really, and even though the western genre is not really my forte, really, but I liked it. I liked it nonetheless. So yeah, that's the thing. When it comes to Western films, I've mostly reviewed like a lot of these old films, this really obscure stuff. But that's fine. Yeah, it's actually on my. Let's see here, folks. Let's see over here. It's actually on my to-do list. I still have a lot of movies to review, folks. I mean, this definitely is technically a notebook, but I'm calling my to-do list because I have quite a few pages of stuff to go through. Oy. That's right, though. I'm supposed to be reviewing movies anyway, so I made a list of stuff that I have to go through, and I do mean quite a bit of stuff. So, yeah, I haven't reviewed a Western film in a while, and I thought I'd do this because why the hell not? So, I can say the acting itself is pretty solid, and the acting from the lead actor who plays the hero or whatever really does a pretty good job. So I can say it's enjoyable. I liked the premise. The premise itself is pretty straight to the point, but then again, the movie itself isn't very long, so I can't blame the filmmakers for getting to the point. Sometimes shorter is better, of course. And I do think that sometimes shorter is better, but yeah, it's. I mean, they couldn't do that much anyway because, like I said a moment ago, the production value in this isn't very high anyway. So there's only so much. There's only so much they can do. So anyway, folks, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 7.2 out of 10. I get a 7.2 out of 10 for me. And as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah.